Bruchim Abayim, and welcome to Daily Zohar. Rabbi Yosef Patach ve'amar. Rabbi Yosef said, Yochal Boaz vayashet vayatav libo. And Boaz ate and he drank, and his heart was good. So I asked the question, Ma'u vayatav libo? What's this vayit? And his heart was good. Hainu, that is to tell us, sheberach al mezono, that he made a bracha on his food. Vezeu asod, and this is the secret, shemi shemevarech al mezono, he who makes a bracha on his food, bracha acharona, who meitiv lelibo, he's doing good with himself. Le'ativ lalev, it's not that he's causing, he's going to cardiovascular therapy. Le'ativ libo, you become good. You have a good heart, you're feeling good. You're doing good to yourself. Umihu, and who is that? Como shekatuv lecha, amar libi. It says, and my heart said. Vekatuv, tzur levavi. Tzur levavi is the rock of my heart. Mishum she, and why is that? Mishum she birkat hamazon. When we say, how do you call it? Grace after meal, birkat hamazon. Chaviva lifnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu appreciates it and likes it a lot when we make bracha acharona. Whether it's bracha acharona, birkat hamazon. V'chol mi shemevarech al hasova, and whoever ate and says, and he feels it hard, and he says the bracha, meitiv u'mesameach l'makom acher. It causes tremendous nachat in Shamayim, which is a tremendous thing. In other words, you should be able to bring about in you the ability to say thank you, not only when things are bad, also when things are good. When your house is full, and the refrigerator is full, and everything is going your way, and you have a job, and you're making a lot of money, don't forget, how did you get this? To say Abraha, when you're full, it's a tremendous thing. You still, with all that you ate inside, you didn't forget. Who put this on your table? And why are you full? V'simanach, and therefore it says, and what is this other place? What is that? It makes good another place. Ainu lemalchut, to the kingdom of Hashem. V'simanach seudat haShabbat shebemakom acher ne'ena mibirkat hasova. He who makes the bracha also on Shabbat and so on Birkat Hamazon, nehena min hasova. Sova means be fulfilled. And this is what it says, Hatzadik Boaz, the righteous person, Vayitav libo, and his heart became good. Ma'u hatam, what is the reason Vayitav libo? לפי שמזונו של האדם קשה לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא. When a person eats, it's a little bit difficult. You know, it's like a be'era. And how are you going to elevate yourself? How you differentiate yourself between a cow that eats and when you eat? What's the difference? It is how? Kivan sha'adam achal v'shata mevarech birkat hamazon. It's okay. Mevarech birkat hamazon. Avram, it's okay. Ve'abracha hi ola, and then the bracha goes up. A cow, an animal, a dog. It's it. Gamarnu. What elevates us, and that's not only about eating. There's everything else that we do. There are many things that we do in life that there is no difference between us and any creature in the world. like Kohelet said, "Umotar ha'adam min ha'behema ainu ki hakol havel." Really, there's no difference between man and beast. We are the same. We eat, we process the food, and so on and so forth. We multiply like animals in the same fashion.
The physical world.
Huh?
In the physical world.
Exactly it. How do we make it different? What makes it different? What makes me different than the animal? Am I like Pavlov dogs that ring the bell and start salivating and saliva comes as food? So no, it starts with that. First of all, say, thank you, Hashem. Hold on one second, the food is in front of me. I have a whole ritual. Clean my hands. I'm going to make a bracha. Motzi, shakol, whatever that will be. Making a bracha. I'm supposed to eat different. Even eating could be in control. Should be in control. Don't take your cup like this. Don't take your pizza like that. Eat it. Enjoy it. Say a bracha before. Enjoy it. Don't forget also to say a bracha in the end. That gives you the character of a human being. You go to the bathroom. Nature calls. Okay, you do. Don't forget. Clean your hands. Say a bracha after that. Be aware of what happened to you. What happens to you if you don't have one of those nekavim, chalulim. You're going to be crying. Say thank you. In other words, to be appreciative and to say thank you, it's sometimes what makes us different than animals. Because I'll tell you that there are certain things that even a dog would appreciate where we forget. A dog would appreciate a person that feeds it. You have fish in your fish tank. If you're going to walk next to your fish tank, all the fish will come over there because they know you're going to feed them. But that's a fish, the brain like a sardine. It's like teeny little things. They know. So there is. But bracha achorah, they don't say they ate and go on. How do we make us really different than them? We also say thank you at the end. The beginning of the process and the end of the process. In other words, if you are an unappreciative person, I would dare to say that somewhere along the line we can omit the statement or the term person and we just call you unappreciative, because a person is a entity that appreciates what they do to it. So when you become an unappreciative entity, I'm not quite sure you're worthy to be called a person, a human being. And you're right. When you're an unappreciative person, you act like an animal. To most parts. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu, this is the secret. HaKadosh Baruch Hu enjoys from the diburim ha'olim min hasova, the words. That's why it's important when you eat and somebody else eats with you to say davar Torah. Say something. Bereshit bara Elokim. Say some divrei Torah, because it's not the same thing. Because now you showed that you're doing it mamash lishma. I did not make a bracha so I can eat. I ate so I can say a bracha. Do you understand the difference? It's the same action. Completely opposite.
Don't you need to eat physically? If you don't eat, you're going to...
If you're going to eat, it was what?
If a person doesn't eat, that they can't live. No, they need to eat physically.
Believe me, you eat more than you should. You eat more than you should. How about 20 pounds more than you should? One of the reasons is because we don't appreciate. One of the reasons we don't appreciate. Listen, we are very resilient creatures. We don't die so fast from not eating. You might be like a skeleton. Look at Auschwitz. Takes a long time. But when you learn, when you do things, you can do things. Nobody said to you, by the way, but nobody said to you, don't eat. You can eat. But don't forget, why are you eating? What's your intention? You have to say, why am I eating? Why is it that I want the extra? Baruch Hashem, let's say you have, until I was, 25, 26 years old, I never tasted salmon in my life. Because in Israel there was no salmon. Today there's salmon, they bring it from Norway. I didn't know what laks was. The first time I put the salmon in my mouth, I love fish, but this is is the king of fish. Oh, it's delicious. Yum, yum. White fish salad. In Israel they don't have white fish salad. But now you see it. So thank you. Take a little bit. Enjoy it. In your mouth. It's delicious. Say Abraha. This is great. Baruch Hashem, the Kadosh Baruch Hu allowed me, gave me the right to eat this fish. The fish allowed the fishermen to be caught. Some fish are very slick and they're going to go away. You're not going to catch them. Did you ever say thank you to the fish too? They allowed you to eat them. So why not do you take your bagel, you put about a pyramid like this of white fish salad. On top of that, you put enough fish, you can repopulate the whole Alaska with salmon. You're not eating not to enjoy it. You're eating from a different part of you. You're not eating from the human part of you. You're eating from the animalistic part of you, from the behemoth part of you. Because for you, it will be enough. If I'm going to give you, listen, Avram, guess what? I don't know, even though it's not kosher, but let's say you have beluga caviar. Something that costs, I don't know, $1,000 a kilo, something, I don't know, whatever it costs, ridiculously expensive. Eating fish eggs, but never mind. Say, here, take a whole bowl, yalla, dig into it. Just because it's a lot, it's expensive. But right now it's free for you. You're going to eat a lot, it's like, after a while you're going to gag on this. How much fish eggs can you eat? You're going to take a little bit of cracker, you're going to put it on top. Wash it down with some champagne or some frozen vodka. That goes. But if you're going to eat too much, it's not good for you. So in other words, a human, in order to appreciate, does not need a lot. It needs a good quality, but a little. Why do we eat like animals? Do you ever see a dog that eats and eats and eats? Fish will be the same thing. Give your fish, the fish tank, your fish tank, give him fish. Every 2 hours, every hour they will eat until they'll die. They will not stop. We are different. So the less the animal is, the less control he will practice. So if we are the peak of creation, we should have the most discipline to eat or to control our urges. So why are you eating? Are you eating so you can say a bracha? Or are you making a bracha so you can eat? If you're making a bracha so you can eat, don't tell me you appreciate HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Don't tell me that. I don't buy it. Because if you're making a bracha so you can eat, I'll tell you what, I have a chidush for you. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is an obstacle in your way. Because until I make a bracha, I can't eat. Okay, I made a bracha, let me eat. That's why on Shabbat, we want to make 100 brachot. It's about making the bracha, not about eating the food. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu likes it. And even more so, than now that you're full, because when we have everything, we tend to forget God. We tend to forget HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We have it all. We only know to find Him when we don't have it. Oh, please, can you give me? Oh, please, can you give me? I'll tell you that. Lucky HaKadosh Baruch Hu is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because if I was God, let me tell you, oh my goodness. What would you say to a guy like this? Oh, you know what to find me? What's the matter? Things are bad again? Oh, now that you know what to find me, guess what? Let's make it a little worse. Like this, you can hang around a little longer next to me. Think about that. Kadosh Baruch Hu says, no, take it. Chavo, take. But you need to bring it about. So how are you going to make a Kadosh Baruch Hu happy? This is how you're going to do it. You're sitting down. You're learning. While you eat, you learn. Now you elevate your food to become Hechsher ledvar mitzvah. It's becoming a part of your Torah. It's the same thing. Are you learning so you can eat, or you eat so you can learn? If you're eating only so you have power to learn, first of all, you don't need so much to eat. It's going to be good for you. The doctors are going to be very good, very happy with you. You're going to be healthier. You're going to save more money. And your food is going to be more meaningful. And now eating was not a physical thing, it became a spiritual thing. So you need to eat less. The more content spiritually you are, the less you would be obsessed with your physical desire, the less you will have to eat. People who are depressed tend to eat a lot. People who are not happy spiritually tend to be out of control when it comes to food. Many times it's because they feel that's the only place that they control themselves is through the mouth. But it's an urge. It's like they have cravings for chocolate, for cakes, for why? Because internally there is an emptiness, there's a vacancy. That's why. So therefore, the more spiritual you are, the less you will have to eat. The more appreciative you'll be of what you have. And it says, and Misha mevarech la'akadosh baruch hu, whoever makes a bracha for akadosh baruch hu mitoch hasova, when he's full, tzarich lechaven velasum libo. You have to have a kavanah and to direct your heart. Sheyaseh ze beretzono besimcha. Do it rejoicing. Do it with joy. Velo yimatzeh atzev. And don't be sad when you make a bracha. No, you do it quickly. How long does it take to say Birkat HaMazon? One time we measured. How long is that? 2 minutes. You don't have 2 minutes in your life. And now it goes like this. Keshem shemevarech besimcha uve'ayin tova. As much as you make a bracha with a good eye and with joy, guess what? Kach itnu lo. This is how they'll give it to him. Be'ayin tova uvesimcha. What's better? To get $1 with a sour face and the guy takes the dollar, throws it in your face? Or the guy gives you a penny and smiles? Of course that. But even more so if he gives you $100 with a smile. And what does this depend on? Depends on how do you come to ask. When you come to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and you rejoicing, now I have a chance to say to you 4 more brachot. 3 midoraita, 1 midorabanan. Thank you for giving me the food so I have an opportunity to speak to you again. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I like this guy. Chavod, on the house. If a guy comes to you, says to you, you give him 25 cents. He says, no, that's all you have to give me. Give me $2. Says, okay, give me 25 cents back. If the guy says, give me whatever you can. Anything. Lama? En ha'ani me'ish panim. The Gemara says a poor person would not be arrogant, would not be vain. Because he needs every penny. You need the food too. Don't forget who's giving it to you. Why do you make it a face? Why you do me a favor? You eat it? HaKadosh Baruch Hu will say to you. Don't eat. Let me see how it feels. Go to Biafra. See how it is. Imagine a guy comes to you and says, listen, anything. I need a penny. Anything will do. He says, okay, a penny. Okay, not a problem. Here, take a penny. And he said, thank you so much. Thank you. And you turn around and you walk. The guy says, hey, one second. What do you need the penny? I don't have anything. How about I get you a job? Thanks. Why didn't you offer him before? Because you want to see if you're really truthful. If you really need the penny, you're coming with a smile. You're humbling yourself. Not give me $1. What's it? Give me $1. I didn't work for this. What do you think? It just fell from Shamayim.
Sit on the train sometimes.
Give me food. What does it mean give me food? What does it? Feed me Seymour? מה קרה לך? Say thank you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Take your time. Sit down. Prepare yourself. Some people put a jacket on. Some people put a hat on when they make Birkat HaMazon. It's not for a show. Sometimes it is. But it's from appreciation to the event that is about to take place, that you were giving a chance to say thank you to Hashem again. So you're happy about it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be happy to give you. And it says, when you do it like this, it's like you are giving your bracha, and the bracha is carried up by 4 heavenly chariots all the way up. Because we have 4 brachot. 1 bracha for every chariot. Goes up. And it says, and when in the words, in Birkat HaMazon, where we say, Baruch Atah. In other words, Baruch Atah is saying, thank you Hashem. Bless you, but thank you Hashem. You are blessed. Thank you. Nehena v'nitgadel v'nit'ater bo. That becomes a crown to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The words of thank you that you say. U'mi shemevarech, whoever makes the bracha, needs again to be in joy, b'simcha u've'ayin tova, with a good heart, and with a good eye, and with joy. In other words, you say, yeah, I'm full, it was good. I mean, for crying out loud, it was only bagel with lox. I mean, only bagel with lox. I mean, I wouldn't mind to have, I don't know, bison on a barbecue with the capers on top. No. Babe, that wasn't good for you, bagel with lox. Not a problem. We'll take it away from you. Whatever HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you on the table. In Turkish, they used to say, Allah bin barakat. The bracha comes from Hashem. Whatever is on the table, say Baruch Hashem. In Ladino, they have an expression, El Dio que no me hace más y manco de mazia. No more, no less. Whatever Kadosh Baruch Hu gave me, thank you, Baruch Hashem. It's good. Why? Because you did not fail to see the bracha that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you in that food. You want styrofoam food? You want food that has no bracha in it? Or you want food with bracha? Every grain of dust that you eat has so much bracha in it. What do you want? You want the production? Or you want the substance? What do you want? You want a big cake that has nothing in, no nutritional value? Or you want something that is packed with energy? What do you want? You decide. Most people want the production. It just looks good. In other words, the mind is weak. The soul is injured. It's what people obsess with cakes and those big cakes. What do I need a big cake for? In my wedding, there was no big cake. I don't think that was a cake at all. Who needs cake? What do I need cake for? Cut the cake.
It's a killer.
I'm serious. I'm not thinking about it. I said, I didn't have a cake at my wedding. Okay, I don't like cakes to begin with, but never mind. Better to have some fried fish than cake. But that's exactly it. And from here, V'al ken katuv tov ayin. If your eye is good, tov ayin yevorach. If you have a good eye, one of your friends is making money. Things are going his way. Say, man, I'm happy for this guy. Baruch Hashem. Don't be jealous. By the fact that you're happy for someone, that brings you a bracha. But when you're stingy and you can't see anybody succeeding, when you complain that you have on your plate, but he has more, that's not good. That's called a bad eye. Ayin Tovah is always full. We used to call people like this in Ladino, ojo vazio, an empty eye. In other words, he sees and he sees and he sees. It's like trying to pour water in the ocean and trying to fill up the ocean. All the water in the world is going to fill the ocean.
It's like Alexander's way.
Empty eyes. And there's no bracha in empty eyes. As much as no bracha in empty vessels. So you make Birkat HaMazon, you clean the table. Feel good for people. Man, things are going your way. Good for you, man. Good for you. I'm so happy. You got into medical school. I didn't. Good for you. Baruch Hashem, your mazan. It's terrific. Not a problem. Your good fortune. Not my bad fortune. Your good fortune. Whatever. There's a reason I didn't get it. Maybe I don't know what. Maybe I'll go to become, learn to, grow tomatoes in the desert because that was my call, and I'll meet my wife like this. Do I know why? Okay, Baruch Hashem, your luck, my luck, It's all good, it's good. At least I'm alive, Baruch Hashem, it's good. And it says that from the bracha that you give, that's not only that, this is how you keep on giving nourishments for yourself. You are in a way creating your own mazal. You're creating your own destiny. It's like a person said one time, Rav Ovadia said to him, yes, you have two malachim on your shoulders. Whatever you say, they say amen. They say amen, they say amen. So you make your own destiny. It's only for yourself, not for others. You want to have a lot of bracha on your table, make Birkat HaMazon, be makpid and say Birkat HaMazon, kadin v'kahalacha, appropriately, besimcha u'betov levav, even if all you had to eat is 2 days ago bread that is dry, and it's like, say Baruch Hashem, at least I don't have to make toast, it's naturally toasted. But you eat it, but you ever said that, don't worry about it, nothing will happen. And it says, this, as obvious as it is, this is what the Torah is all about. It's a great secret, but this is what the Torah is all about. Bo v're'eh, come and see. Boaz hayat tov ayin. Boaz had good eyes. Azut metzach lo hayta bo leolam. He was never arrogant. He was never demanding. He was a humble man. He was a good man. And it says, Mikan lamadati. Here I learned. Kol mi shemevarech, everyone who makes Birkat HaMazon karaui, appropriately, besimcha, with joy, beratzon, with a will, I want to make the bracha. Uvirtzon alev, and with internally being happy. Okay, let's Birkat HaMazon, I want to go to sleep. I want to make a bracha. כשמסתלק מן העולם הזה, when he goes out of this world, when he dies, מקום ניתקן לו, there's a place hidden for, prepared for him, בסודות העליונים ובהיכלות הקדושים, in the highest of all holy chambers in Shamayim. There's a special place for you there. אשריהו האדם, lucky is the man, השומר מצוות אדונו, who keeps and cherishes the commands of his master. ויודע הסודות שלהם, and you know the secrets of saying it, of doing the mitzvot the right way. שאין לך מצווה ומצווה בתורה. There isn't a mitzvah in the Torah שאינן תלויות בסודות הנעים, that does not have deep secrets into it. ואורות and lights. וזיווים עליונים and divine splendors. ובני אדם אינם יודעים, and people don't know that, ואינם משגיחים בכבוד אדונם, and they don't pay attention to the honor of their master. When you make Birkat HaMazon, you're honoring God. He doesn't need it, but you are obligated to it. אשרי חלקם של הצדיקים, lucky you are those righteous people, העוסקים בתורה, who learn Torah and make Torah their business. I am a businessman. Yes, what do? I learn Torah. That's my business. אני עוסק בתורה. I'm a Torah businessman. I'm a Torah entrepreneur. בעולם הזה ובעולם הבא. Because whatever is going to happen in that world will determine what you do in this world. So, Rabotai, you learn today a big secret for parnasah, for wealth, for appreciation. You learn how to be appreciative. You learn how to say Birkat HaMazon appropriately. Apply it. Learn it. You'll become altogether a better human being. People would like you. Say, oh, you appreciate what I do for you. Mimele is going to be good for you. It's going to be better for you. If you're going to do it and you learn while you eat, and you say the brachot the right way, you are going to make sure that you're going to be doing the same thing in Olam Haba. So, Baruch Hashem, שנתן לנו מחלקו, they gave us a part of His wealth. ותורת אמת נטע בתוכנו, and He gave us תורת אמת, to be able to determine between good and bad, to stick to the good, and make the good grow and share it with others. Share your food with other people. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you bracha. This is not your food. This is not your bracha. Share it with others. Share it with those lonely people who don't have it. Or maybe they have the food but they don't have the table to eat on. In other words, they don't have somebody. Especially on Pesach. Especially on Shabbat. Wednesday is a good day to share also with people. If you have a friend that you know is lonely, say, hey buddy, you know what? Let's have lunch together. You and I will sit down and eat. You won't be lonely, at least for that day. You made a difference. This is how we change the world. Because this is our job. Our job is to make this into a better place so people would know that Hashem hu Elokim. Be'ezrat Hashem, we have a lot of work to do, and we have a lot of food to eat, and a lot of brachot to make. Have a great day.